Today, I'm going to be heading down to southern Thailand to look for a house to rent while I live here, because I'm tired of Airbnb, and you will realize why very quickly. My friend and I are going to check out an area called Hua Hin. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's known for being a nice area with really affordable housing, and I mean really affordable. But before we can look at the houses, I have to head to my Airbnb. Okay, that is talent. He has a dog on his bike. I think that these signs are for our Airbnb. I've seen them all up and down the street. I mean, we're staying at a pool villa and it says pool villa, so we're just gonna continue following the sign. We've arrived! And it doesn't look like the pictures. Guys, there is no way that this is our house. You can't see it, but there are shoes at the front door. So unless this is a community hostel, we are at the wrong place. Oh look, there's a dog. Oh, there's another one. Oh my god. If we were not in this car, we'd be being mauled right now by a pack of tiny dogs. Is our host messaging us back?
She said, "Where are you now?"
Okay, so we're gonna send a picture of this random person's house to our Airbnb host just to give her an idea of where we are. If the people living in this house didn't think we were weird already, then now that we're taking videos, photos, and sitting outside their house, they're gonna think we're really weird. Alright, so we're just gonna keep driving around and see if we can hopefully stumble upon this place. Not so big and bad now that we're here, are you? Oh, okay. So we've gone down every road in this area and still haven't found anything that looks similar. So now we're just back in town. I guess that we're gonna be waiting on the side of the highway.
Thousands of tears later.
Alright, update. So we are still sitting on the side of the highway. We've been here for like a half hour. The last message we got from the Airbnb host was her asking for pictures of that one house that we were outside of that we originally thought was the house. Alright, so here we are. This is where she said, "Where are you?" We said that we were outside of this house. Then she said, "Please send a picture." And that was at 6:47. So then we sent a bunch of pictures of the house that we were outside of, whatever. And then she hasn't responded since. It's just quite unprofessional at this point. I was like chill and like calm before, but like now I'm getting a little irritated. So we just called her number and some German guy picked up and had no idea who we were. The thing is that this specific place has decent reviews, so either we're the only ones having trouble or this is a complete scam and she wrote these reviews for herself. But there's even a bad review. Like, if this is a scam, she put a lot of thought into it. Alright, so it's been about an hour. We still haven't gotten a response. We're coming to the conclusion that we've been scammed. Yeah, it doesn't feel nice at all. It really doesn't. The reason that we think that is because she's not responding. We cannot find the house. We've called the phone number. It goes to some random man's phone number. So everything is kind of falling into place as it being a scam. I think we're just gonna have to go look for a hotel because it's like 8 p.m. right now and we have nowhere to go. We're on our way to a hotel. We've already booked it and everything. Guess who texts us? Her. In her response, after us telling her that this is unprofessional, please help us, we don't have the address. You guys saw everything that we sent. Her response was, "Sorry, I'm at work. Hope you enjoy your stay." Like she didn't read anything that we just sent at all. So tonight we're still gonna go to the hotel just in case, because it's like 8:30 and I want to be able to have somewhere to sleep, but we're only booking one night so that in case we figure it out tomorrow and this is a real place, then we can end up going there tomorrow because it's a really good price and way cheaper than the hotels here.
And the pictures look nice.
Yeah, and the pictures look nice. It looks like a really nice house if she would just work with us and we could find the place. So wish us luck for tomorrow, I guess. That's what we're gonna wait till, but tonight we're going to a hotel. Now we've made it to the hotel. Thanks, motorcycle. Okay, so this is a perfect example. I've been wanting to show you guys this. One cool thing about Thailand is that in most stores or hotels, they have people hired to help you park. It might sound unnecessary, but it's really helpful. They'll even walk into the road and stop traffic so that you're able to pull out if it's like heavily trafficked area. Sawadee. The entire lobby is outside, which I find quite cool. The road is literally right here. There's a bunch of shops all along So maybe we can get dinner from one of these? It looks more like massage places, honestly. So probably not food, actually. How can we go? This one? No, they're shoes. It is?
308.
308, okay. We walked in our room and there was someone cleaning. I think we spooked him a little bit because he thought he was in there by himself. That would explain the shoes outside. So we just stepped out for a second so that he can finish what he's doing and doesn't feel like weird that we're just sitting there watching. Ooh, this is nice. Way out of my budget, but nice. This is not the normal type of hotel that I would get, like literally ever. The Airbnb we got was like $28 a night. So I'm always trying to ball on a budget, but tonight it was just convenience and what was closest and what had availability, which was this hotel. It was like 40 bucks, so not that much more. If we were staying here for the whole trip, then it would definitely add up. But since it's just for one night, hopefully, keyword, then it's not that big of a deal. Good morning. I don't know why I'm sitting like that. So I just got out of the shower. It was amazing, and I went to brunch. I just made a sandwich out of everything that they had. Normally I'm really weird about buffets, but the buffet here, they were all separated in like little boxes, all the food. So I felt safer about it instead of people like coughing and sneezing and dipping their fingers and everything. Like that's weird. Golden Corral is like a breeding ground for all kinds of diseases. So I made myself a little sandwich and then I'm gonna head out before checkout because I'm not trying to get charged for a second night. Hello guys, so now I'm in the car. I have a few updates. Our Airbnb host never responded since last night, so we're thinking it was a scam, so we're gonna rebook another hotel for the next couple days. But right now we're heading to a house that we're gonna be looking at. We have a few of them to look at today. Honestly, I was amazed at the prices that they have here for renting houses. It's incredible. I'm not even kidding. Here are some of the listings that I found so far. I put the price in the picture just to make it very clear. Do you mind if I record like the pool and stuff? Okay. Pool. And it's a private pool because there's a wall so no one can watch me, which is nice. Nice outside sitting area. Nice yard, honestly. Kitchen, I can whip up some food right here. Okay, I think this is the master bedroom. Oh, this is so nice. I can go from the bed to the pool in like 15 seconds. Ooh. Master bathroom. Okay, this is a guest room, so this could be like an office, I guess. I really like this house. We still have to see the other ones. But I'm not gonna say the exact price, but it's under $1,000 per month, and I'm splitting it with my friend. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Like in the United States, you could never get this. Maybe in like Kansas or something, I'm not sure. And then over here is the laundry room, which is quite common in Thailand. Most houses have the laundry room outside because, I mean, think about it, it's already like 100 degrees outside most days, so you don't really want a dryer inside where it's already gonna make your house even more hot. So most houses have either an outside room or a back porch that they have their washer and dryer on, and also their ovens as well, because that also makes the house really hot. We're gonna be skipping house number 2 because they didn't allow dogs, and I'm not getting rid of Millie. On to the last house. And we have arrived. Oh, that's not even it. Okay.
I don't even know if this is it.
And we have arrived. Okay, so we're walking up to the porch. Oh, we have a nice island. That's nice for cooking, whipping up some food. I like the kitchen so far. Guess this is just the universal bathroom for anyone. I like this house so far, it's quite cool. The pool was interesting. I've never seen a pool like that with like dividers in it. It was interesting, but it's not bad. So I guess this one's the master, I think. Have a nice view. Once again, I can go from bed to the pool in 2 seconds. Just this one doesn't have much of a yard. And this is the master bathroom. Nice, nice. For this house, it is $690 US dollars per month. So split with my friend, it would be a little over $300 for each of us, which is insane, the price. So that's just an example I wanted to give you guys as to what, at least in this area, housing looks like for renting. You can get quite good quality houses with a pool and a yard and stuff. It's refurnished, re-renovated and stuff for like $300, which is incomprehensible to me because where I'm from, it's laughable basically. Like it would be too good to be real. And also it kind of answers the question that I get all the time of how do you afford to travel? But once you get out of the US, depending on where you are obviously, the places that I purposely visit, the prices just dramatically decrease in everything. Food, housing, gas is usually the one thing that stays pretty constant. Other than that, food and housing drops. All right, so we've looked at houses and we probably should have done this before, but we are gonna go check out the actual area around since we only arrived last night and it was dark and late. We didn't really see the area. The main thing that we want to see is the beach that's nearby because with our experience, beaches can either be really, really nice or really, really not nice and you feel like you're gonna catch something by just stepping on the sand or like step on a needle or something. So we want to check it out and see what it's like. Leading up to the main beach, which is where we're going, there are tons of shops, which is cool. We can just look around and see if we can find some souvenirs. I went down to the beach and the first thing that I noticed was that there were a bunch of horses. They got a ton of horses down here. Go. And I was being asked by every third person if I wanted to take a ride on one, but I decided not to because I just didn't really want to. The water was really clear and very warm, which was incredible. And when I say warm, I mean like bathtub warm, like almost uncomfortably warm if you were to just sit in the shallow water all day. You might overheat. And the beach was quite pretty, even though it looked like it was about to storm. But this is the most popular beach. There are nicer ones around the same area. Other cool things around the area include monkeys and monkey temples. There's a national forest within about an hour drive, maybe less. It has elephants, tons of hiking, multiple species of monkeys, waterfalls, lakes, and camping. But the main thing that drew me to this area, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, was the affordable housing. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, I don't need a nice house. You may be laughing after watching this video and seeing the houses that I looked at, but I mean, I lived in a van for 2 years, I lived in an RV for another year, so clearly housing is not the top of my priority. Traveling is. Which is another reason why I picked Hua Hin, because it is close enough to Bangkok that I can use the international airport without paying the prices of living in Bangkok, because it's not cheap. Also, I don't know why my hair looks orange. It's just the lighting. But I'm sure that this video will bring up quite a few questions, and I tried thinking of what I think the most common ones will be, if that makes sense. So I decided that I would just answer them here, right now. Number one being, am I done traveling for the rest of the year since I'm gonna be renting a house? No, I am not done traveling. I will continue traveling at the same pace that I've been traveling, if not more, actually probably more. The main reason why I wanted to even rent a house in the first place is because the entire time that I've traveled, I haven't had any type of permanence. I've lived in an RV or a van or an Airbnb, and there's never been somewhere where I can just leave my things, my belongings, and I can collect things as I travel and have a nice home for my pets, stuff like that. And I just haven't had that the past like 3 years. So I felt that it was finally time for me to have a home to go back to once I'm done traveling around. But I still plan on traveling at least once a month, leaving the country, because I mean, my job is traveling, yes. So no worries there, I still will be traveling around. This leads me up to my next question. Why did I pick Thailand specifically to live in? The main reason is that my friend's family lives here, and my whole family lives on the east coast of the United States. So if we were gonna move to the other side of the world, might as well be near family, right? So that's one reason why we picked Thailand. Also because it's just a central location, because we want to travel around Asia, Europe, and Africa for the next year. Not like consistently, but hop around, maybe go to Egypt, maybe go to Italy, you know what I mean? Yeah, you feeling me? For like a week-long trip or something. So living somewhere like in the Caribbean, having that be our home base, and then trying to fly to the pyramids in Egypt for a quick little trip would not be an easy thing. So we figured if this is the side of the world that we're gonna be traveling around, we might want somewhere over here. to keep our dogs and our belongings and stuff? And that's the next question that I assume that I'm gonna get, because like me, you guys care about my dogs and it warms my heart. You always are concerned for them and it's very sweet and are always asking about them. And speaking of that, Millie's laying on the couch right now living her best life. Also, behind me, under this staircase, I made a whole entire setup for the dogs. If you can see it, okay, whatever. There you go. So that's another reason why I wanted to be in this area, is because while I do travel, as much as I love being with my dogs, going to like France for a week, it's not worth bringing Millie the entire way. I mean, one, the amount of paperwork is insane. The amount of vaccinations, the amount of money, the stress on her of having to fly on a plane, like, it's just not doable, okay? So that's another reason, is that I'm gonna have my own house that I can keep the dogs in and also have family members nearby that can watch the dogs while I'm gone. I've already talked to many people. We have a lot of people that are willing to help. And nothing against putting dogs in like doggy daycares and stuff. It's just, I want my dogs to have the comfort of their own home and not have their life uprooted every time I wanna leave the country and they have to be shoved into some like crate in some scary facility. I don't want that for them because I travel frequently. So yeah, those are all the questions that I could think that you could possibly have. I'm sure that there's plenty more. So if you think of something, feel free to leave it in the comments, as long as it's respectful, please. But yeah, so that is why I picked Thailand, and that is why I am going to be moving to Hua Hin. I'm really excited, guys, and I'm excited for the future adventures that await. But before I go, I also want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. Thank you guys so very much. Because of you, I'm able to continue making content, and you make my job possible. Seriously, I could not do this without you. So thank you guys so very much. And an extra special thank you goes to Scott Becker, Eric Fast, Scott Ashley Smith, Michael Posh, Scott Sweaters, Britt Saunders, and Johan Gittens. Once again, thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate it. If you would like to join, all the information is down in my description. I would greatly appreciate it. Even if you don't, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that as well. And thank you for returning or clicking on my video, even if you hadn't seen me before, and watching my video. Thank you, I appreciate it. Before I go, I just want to mention that this video is partnered with Chihuahua Rescue in Austin, Texas. I've partnered with them before, and by partner, it really just means me shouting them out. I'm not getting anything in return. It's just me wanting to help cute animals. Why not? So if you also want to help cute animals, you can just click on the link in my description and donate $1 or $2 or whatever you want to donate. Doesn't matter, even 50 cents. I mean, just look at these little faces. How adorable. Anyway, this is where it's gonna end. Peace out, guys. I love you. I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye. Oh, big stretch.